Carl and Brother here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial.com for short. It's reaction time. It's a Tommy Johansson reaction, sort of, so to speak. Well, it is really, isn't it? We're looking at Majestica. New track, A Story in the Night. This is, of course, the latest single to come from the new album, brand new album, Powertrain, out on February 7th. Brendan, if you don't know, it's in the email. I don't know
Oh,
if
is
you
it?
wanted it or not, but it is there. Yes, I've already tagged it and moved it to the side, separate. Not tagged you. I've tagged it under its date. You know
Yeah.
that system. But anyway, yes, that is the new album. It's going to be out soon, very very soon. At the time of recording, less than a month. So this might be the last single we're getting from it. And it comes at a weird time, right? Because the last time we were hanging out with Tommy Johansson, we were looking at some of his YouTube stuff over Christmas. Had a great time with it, and I fell into a fucking hole. I basically listened to everything on that YouTube channel over like that next week. I really shouldn't have, but I ended up listening to way too much of it to the
Yeah.
point. And then from that, I ended up finding out, oh, he's leaving Sabaton. I think he might have already left Sabaton, but if he's either leaving or has left Sabaton now, and I get it because I think it's likely to be, and I haven't looked at the whole statement, but I imagine it's going to be, look, he's going to commit to Majestica now. And obviously with Sabaton's huge touring cycle and all the work that goes into Sabaton, hell, they've got a massive tour coming up that is promising things that I don't think, like, I almost think they can't deliver on. Presumably, there's going to be, the most of this year is going to be working in Sabaton, rehearsal, stuff like that. When do you find time for Majestica? We already saw the Majestica shows that were rescheduled, the Christmas Carol stuff that were rescheduled after the COVID issue, ended up falling to the side because of Sabaton. So I get it completely. Whereas in Sabaton, it's arguable that he's replaceable. I don't want to use that word, but you know what I mean? He's replaceable. He's a guitarist. He's not a vocalist. And so on in Majestica, he is Majestica. So it's very important he is there for it. So I am pleased to sort of see him fully commit to Majestica. It means we're probably going to get more and more stuff from
Yep.
it. And so far, what I've heard from this album, it is power metal and very power metal 101, very what I expect. And I've enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, same. I mean, we are kind of a Tommy Johansson appreciation channel,
Mm.
so I like his voice. I like the man. I like power metal. So I've liked a lot of what Majestica have delivered, despite not really ever knowing Majestica until A Christmas Carol came out, and they had been around for a few years before that. But I can, just backing up what you said about the whole Sabaton. Like, to be honest with you, like I love Sabaton. I love Majestica. I love Tommy. I just don't look like Tommy needs to lead a band. Like, that's the thing. I don't think you can have a voice like his and be as charismatic as he is on videos and and all that sort of stuff and be in the background of a band. Like, he needs to lead a band. So I'm sure it's all amicable and everything like that. And
Oh,
yeah, I mean, looking forward to that because everything that's been delivered via Majestica so far has been delivered while technically being a side project. So it's exciting to know, now getting his kind of 100% full dedication and commitment, like what he can do, with it. So it's exciting. And I haven't
from
heard this
that.
song. I'm looking forward to hearing this one.
And from that as well, like, think about it, folks. This means we're going to actually get Majestica tours, like, legitimately. I'm not banging on about the Christmas thing. I'm just talking about, oh, Majestic coming over there playing the Underworld. That's a
Yeah.
fucking fun ass show, you know?
But we might also get A Christmas Carol.
Yes, we may still get that. We're still holding out hope. But for now, we're going to focus on the non-Christmassy stuff. It is A Story in the Night by Majestica. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds Christmassy again.
Bombastic as fuck already.
High in the mountains, high
for God's sake. No, I'm not doing that. What do you reckon? Opener or closer of the album? Could be either, man. I feel like that could work as a big old bombastic opener.
Yeah, if I had to gamble, I reckon that would be in the middle somewhere.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with standard power metal and say that there's gonna be an instrumental opener that's about a minute and a half long that maybe builds like leans directly into this sort of song. And the closer will be a bit more like an 8, 9 minute long epic.
Okay, okay,
I don't
okay.
mean like any of that like in an insulting way, but it is.
Nope. I've just looked. We're both wrong. I know where it is. I'm
Oh,
not going to say. I'm not going to say because I don't know if the track list is actually like where the position of the tracks are actually out
mm.
there. But yeah, well, neither of us are right, so that gives you a bit of a clue. Okay. You want
One
to
of
take
us
this
has
one
to be right.
away?
You said opener or closer, and I said in the middle. So it's got to be one of
It's
them.
no, it's not. It's a 10-track album, so it's not the opener, not the closer, it's not the middle.
Yeah, but anything between 2 and 9 is the middle, right?
That's not what we said though. No. Yeah, I'm talking five, like bang on the
Right, okay.
like,
I
do you
was,
know
I
what I
was,
mean?
I was
Yeah.
going for not the opener, not the closer, one of the others.
Nope.
Um,
Go on.
well, I like it. His voice is great. Lots of guitar stuff. So it all sounds really, really cool. I guess sometimes I get a little bit confused with like and then I kind of settle with like I think they know that what they're doing is they're doing it seriously and they're doing it properly, but
Yep.
they're aware that there's an element of cheese to what they're doing, and that's why they kind of have a little bit of fun with it in the video and do some things that you're a bit like, huh? The sort of side by side with the guitars, the back to back, even the go into what's it, like monochrome sort of video for a period. And you kind of think like, oh, what? I don't know. When it happens, my mind's kind of going, "What are you doing? Like, you're not a comedy band. Like, this is
Mm,
kind of jokey." And then there's lots of that kind of breaking the fourth wall sort of stuff, like points at the cameras and that sort of thing going on as well. But then I think I kind of settled then after it going, no, they're not a comedy band, but they're just aware that what they're doing is there's fun element to it, and they're just having
yeah.
fun with it, right? There are elements with because the guitar side of things, like obviously amazingly talented. We know Tommy is anyway, but obviously having a second guitarist there as well,
Yeah.
and then both kind of playing back to back with each other. Um, there's such an extended guitar section there that there's almost a little kind of Dragon Force to it, where it's like you show off, you show off, you show off, you
Yeah.
show off, and then we'll try and pull that back. Which they do, though, to be fair. Like, it does sort of sink back into the song. It doesn't sound out of place, like, really.
It also
Uh,
doesn't go on for like 3 minutes, thankfully.
no, 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 it doesn't, no. About 2.5, I think. No, I'm kidding. Um, like, yeah, like, I mean, it's really cool. Like, it's a really good song. It really gets, like, it's got great energy, great pace to it. Obviously, he sounds amazing. There's great guitars in it. Like, yeah, I haven't got any negatives to it. But then at the same time, I don't have anything that's making me go, oh my God, that's the best power metal song I've ever heard. It is just a very good power metal song.
Woo! Glad you said it because I'm going to be slightly harsher, just slightly. But I'm glad that you kind of had that because it would have been awkward if we were opposing views in this. I think it's a good track. I think it's a fine track. I think it's wholly unmemorable. I think that's its biggest problem. I think it's a really good power metal track in the sense that you've got all the elements you would like and enjoy and expect from the genre with a bit more symphonic boom, boom, pomp to it, of course, at the start and at the end. That's really where it's at. Beyond that, though, it follows a very, very traditional formula. The silliness, I like you. Initially, I'm like, then I'm like, no, this is Majestica, and it is at the art. It's always been about having fun, and I think you're right. I think they're no doubt wholly aware that it's not only about fun, but also that they're doing something so unoriginal that like they kind of have to. If you take yourself too seriously in this genre in power metal, you're going to come off looking like a bit of a fool. So, best ways to not do that. Is it cheesy? Yes, it is. Do I mind it? No, not at all. I really, really don't. I think that fun factor is enough actually endears me more to the band. And it's nice to see in this video that while we will constantly talk Majestic and Tommy Johansson, we will talk that the goal was clearly, oh, also there are others. Here's lots of shots of a very competent and good drummer. Here's a second guitarist doing good stuff as well and holding his own against the very, the lead of the band, the talent. Here's a bass player. Even you're in the action, and who the hell cares about a bass player?
Yep.
Chill basis, but you know what I mean? But like all of that kind of thing. But when it breaks down, when it comes down to it, I was reading the lyrics at a certain point along, and I even thought the lyrics were just like, they're fine. Yeah, it's good. They're fine. It's everything I expect. And if I hear it and it played again, I'd still enjoy it. But I don't think I'm gonna remember this track like like in a week or 2 weeks time. I don't think for a second that this is like I preferred another single that I'd heard previously, the title track. I much preferred, in fact, as well. And now I've seen where this one sits in the track listing. I also now am intrigued. Like, oh, okay. The only thing I've said that's really kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say what it is. It's track 7. All right. So it's like the latter half, but not quite the end. So it's not the penultimate either. It's just sort of there in the middle-ish at the end, not the middle, because that gives you
Yeah, in the middle.
shit. Yeah, fuck. But yeah, what was I saying? But the ending is where like my interest reignited. That's why I kind of thought, oh, that sounds like a big kind of finale end. Beyond that, though, like it's like there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think it's a bad track. I enjoyed it. I think it's a good track. In fact, all the elements. I love power metal, so it's a damn good power metal song. I just don't think it's that memorable.
Yeah. Fairs.
There it is. No worries. We've got a whole album to enjoy. But for now, it's a story in the night by Majestic. What do you reckon? Are you really digging this one? Or are you a bit like us, that you like it, but maybe you're not completely sold? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.